Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? Your main man Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you. Today, we're back on the TBC Classic servers, and we're going to be doing some more rogue leveling. So, pitter-patter, let's get at her. Let's bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. Hey, Emerald, how's it going? Theo, you're not late. You were here before I finished my intro, buddy. Hope you're doing good, bud. Yeah, I had a decent old man nap. So, we're level 50. And, that means that we can get some stuff done in the Blasted Lands. And when we start to hit a wall there, we'll head on up to the Western Plague Lands just for something a little different. But as you can see, I did some stuff in level 49 in the Blasted Lands and almost ready to hand in like 5 quests, so. Yeah, 70 not tonight. Maybe 52 or 53. We'll probably only go for about 3 hours tonight, I think. Phoenix Relzul. Nice. Very, very nice. We need one more Vulture Gizzard. Then we can hand in these 5 quests. Yeah, level 70 is the maximum on these servers. These are TBC servers. Could be some vultures around here somewhere. Let's actually put our poisons on. And get ourselves some food buff going. No, we're ways away from 57, buddy. We're only level 50. Or do you mean your Death Knight is 57? On live servers? in the Shadowlands. Apparently I chose non-buff food. Well, pregrats, buddy. You're getting there. Apparently I chose non-buff food when I tried to get some buff going. So we'll just fix that. Ooh, there's a vulture right there. Pretty decent, honestly. TBC had so many quality of life upgrades over vanilla that if you wanted to level in the original type of leveling, definitely TBC is the way to go. The systems just work better, right? And it's lots of fun. Like, there's lots of really... There's definitely some dead spots, but when you realize you can... the way that the systems are set up, it's still... it's really tough to finish a zone, right? You don't out-level zones. Zones are... There's just gaps in the middle. So it's always good to have a couple of zones in a certain level bracket that you're trying to level, right? Hey, Ilord. Yeah, that portal doesn't go to Draenor. That portal goes to Outland. Oh, Ashmane Boar. Well, eventually I'll get to show you. It would be incredibly slow to level a Holy Priest. It just doing quests, because the specs were... there's actually no such thing as specs in the original game. Like, there's not, okay, now I'm a Holy Priest, and these are the talents I took. No. You're just a priest who took talents in the Holy Tree. That being said, if you choose a leveling build, or a healing build, you're going to be very slow. Yeah, no, let me show you what the actual things look like here. Like, this is the talents. This is the assassination talent tree, this is combat, and this is subtlety. Now, technically, I only have points in the combat talent tree, so you could call me a combat rogue, but I'm not, really. I'm just a rogue with combat talents. I don't know, I kind of like the way it is in Shadowlands better. Not like Shadowlands at all. No. No problem. If you were planning on doing leveling with primarily dungeons, you'd find it really nice because there's not a lot of healers, right? Not a lot of people leveling as a healer. So you'd probably get invited to a lot of dungeons. In fact, if you were any type of healer, you'd probably be getting whispers all the time asking if you wanted to come and heal a certain dungeon. Ooh, there's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. Was a 3rd bone picker vulture around here somewhere. We're gonna have to go and beat it up. So we still need a vulture gizzard. What was Metro talking about doing that was unlike him? I mean, Metro likes mounts. It's just that most of the mounts that, you know, he doesn't like to farm mounts that have a 1% drop chance. That's just not interesting to him. This one. What mounts was he looking to get? Just out of curiosity. There we go. That's what we needed. Well, that was very kind of him. I honestly really enjoy the how relaxing it can be, because there's very little challenge to what you're doing. But at the upper end, there can be quite a lot. And when you get that one mount to drop, that 1% mount, that is just woohoo! Boy, I tell you, it's a good feeling.
Glory to the Sindori. Farewell.
Our enemies will fall. Anubelore Delana. We will have justice. The dark times will pass. Farewell.
I thought that might happen. Some of the quests that those two give, they have stuff that overlaps. So I thought I might not be able to turn in all of those quests. So what am I looking at? Scorpok Pincer. All of these kinds of things. Always a good idea. On the plus side, lots of mobs to skin. Hey, Pizzle, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Pretty decent. I had forgotten that in its original state, Blasted Lands is essentially farm mobs the quest. We're in the Blasted Lands, right near the Dark Portal. Yeah. Well, they're very close. They're very similar. Like, they do look a lot alike. Hmm. What we might do when we're done this round of quests is head on up to the Western Plague Lands. It depends. If we can finish these 5 off and move on to something that's not just kill a bunch of mobs, then that would just be swell. What's the drop rate of these things is pretty low. That's odd. My minimap seems to suggest a couple of the quests are already done. Badlands is just south of Loch Modan. It looks a lot like this. Yeah, I show you on the map. This right here is Badlands. And this is where we're at.
State your business.
I'm going to receive roids.
Shorel Iran.
Apparently I already have roids.
Anaria Shola. The reckoning is at hand. The eternal sun guides us.
Okay, so a lot of these are repeats, right? Oh, I know which one you mean. Right near Elwyn Forest. See, that's Elwyn right there. There's Red Ridge. Burning Steps is the one you're thinking of.
Remember the sun well.
Yep, they all have fire. Searing Gorge. Well, at least Searing Gorge is right next to Burning Steps. Hmm. I'm beginning to think that these are all just repeats. So let's do this. Let's go have a look at Western Flaglands. I think that's probably the better option at this point.
I'm listening. Goodbye.
What would you ask of death? Embrace the shadow.
I really do think that's the better option at this point. Worst comes to worst, we can always head over and do Ungoro too. I wouldn't mind getting some Ungoro in at some point, though, to be perfectly honest. But I wanted to get some Eastern Kingdom stuff done today, so... Yeah, I know it's exactly what you're saying. I was kind of hoping to save that for, like, level 52. Because eventually what I'd love to do is to get to Silithus at 55. And, because there's some really dense quest XP at the start of Silithus. Plus, you have to do Silithus to get your cooking to 300. And I want to get my cooking to 300 before I go to Outland. So... That was my thinking, Fizzle, for sure, is the same thing. Because you've got that it was really dense. Yeah, I did most of Tenaris. I actually have most of Tenaris done. Bad. Tenaris, I have a quest in Tenaris to get Tar from Ungoro and something from, I think it's the Hinterlands. Yeah, I don't intend to ever go to the Hinterlands, so I think those are the only two that are actually in Tenaris. The only two quests actually in Tenaris that I have done. I have to do. Outside of Tuga, I straight up refuse to do a quest where I have to guard a mob from there to like there across the desert. That's just not happening. But if I can get to 52, I can start doing the stuff from Torwa Pathfinder, stuff like that. Yeah, Hinterlands, not my cup of tea.
What is it?
Welcome to the Plaguelands, hero.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Blood and thunder. For the Horde. What do you need? Dabu.
And since I have a spare trinket spot, we'll throw the Argent Dawn commission on.
I haven't got all day. Dark Lady, watch over you.
Am I missing a
McGraw.
quest?
Safe.
Argent Officer Garouche. It says that Argent Officer Garouche has some quests for me.
Sug. Go with honor.
Yeah, I was never a fan of the Hinterlands. Some people like it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used it. And I mained combat in Wrath, so... If it's in right now, it's in as something deep into like the assassination or the subtlety tree. We'll have a look here as soon as I finish killing this thing. Mutilate. Yeah, Shadow Step. Here it is. It would have been TBC. TBC, yeah. Like I say, I never used it because I was always full combat. Rogues really should have a way to deal with poisons. Uh-oh. Let's just do this. And this. Sounds good, buddy. Because you see, I have no real way to take that off as a rogue. Which means I can't stealth. Which means if I'm going to pull stuff, it's got to be a melee mob. Until that poison wears off, at the very least. No! So Western Plague Lines is hard. But that's one way of removing a poison. Not so tough without you two friends, are ya? I have not. The density of mobs here is not something I'm enjoying. That's right, you all run away. I know you're scared of me. What is this Squid Game show all about? Hey, Janice Fellstone, what do you got going on here? The ramblings of the ghostly woman indicated she needed a package delivered. She claimed it was where her horse was. As to where the horse is or where the package was to be delivered, the ghost remains incomprehensible. What's a Japanese death show? Oh. I wonder. Can I... The stuff here isn't that deadly if you can get it one-on-one. It's just mob density is horrendous. Not to mention the quests are 52 and 53. I don't think I should be here. I wonder. I kind of get the feeling I need a level somewhere before I get heavy into this zone. I have the nasty suspicion Ungoro's going to be the same. So we'll be queued for a couple of dungeons, and we'll see what that finds us. On the plus side, the mob that is standing on top of the quest is dead. So I should be able to grab the quest there and stealth my way out. But yeah, like I say, it's not how deadly the mobs are, it's how dense they are that's killing me at the moment. Yeah, where exactly? Oh, it's in this building. It's in the barn. Oh, that's... I thought it was in between. Oh, to hell with this.
I need help.
Open, open, open. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. See, if I've got cooldowns, I can handle 3. Packin's barn you might have otherwise overlooked now stands out amongst the decay and ruin. Perhaps this is the one that the ghost of Janice Fellstone was clamoring about. Pick up the package, wiping off a small layer of dust and grime that had settled on it. It's addressed in a hurried hand to Jeremiah Fellstone of Lordaeron. Delivery of the package is dated for well over 4 years ago, in the middle of Warcraft 3. It's unclear if Jeremiah Fellstone is even alive. It is widely known that the Undercity, formerly known as Lordaeron, keeps records on the populace of the city. It's handled through the Royal Overseers of the Undercity Census. Yeah, I'm not heading down to Marlene Redpath just yet. Where exactly? That's the meeting stone for Scarlet Monastery. There we go. Let's see if we can get this level 53 one done. Just avoid these scarlet people. Because I saw other adventurers, so there might have, enough stuff might have been cleared that I can, cheese get this quest done, and we'll turn that in, and we'll head back to Lordaeron. Yeah, there's no bloody way. There's just too many of them. No. Dang it, cop. Alright, new plan. We do this quest. Actually... So maybe we kill a few bears on the way out. Because bear flanks are always good. Bear flanks make juicy bear burgers and charred bear kebabs. 24 attack power is good in my book. And as we know, hashtag Bear Lives Matter. Plus, the more rugged leather I get, the better, too. As I'm at that point in my leatherworking, the rugged leather is always helpful. Nope, not looking to fight you, Venom Mist Lurker. Only bears. There's a bear right there. Okay. Definitely want charred bear kebabs.
Hey there. Be good. Don't be shy. Bye-bye now.
I thought there was a vendor here.
Speak, friend. Go forth to victory. Loktar.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna want to auction.
Thrall, Hull. Strength.
Apparently I need 20 minion Scourge Stones to do that. Ah, well, back to Lordaeron we go. We're still in the queue for a dungeon. 'Cause, 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 'cause I swear I thought that there was a flight path at that at the bulwark there. Must have been put in Wrath. Well, that's my second set of plans for today, Scuppered. Looks like we head back to Tenaris and see what we can do in Ungoro. Well, also waiting to see what happens with our dungeon queue. But I do want to see what happens with this quest, though. Better late than never. Just go and do stuff in Korthia, Theo. It's going to be painful for the first little bit, but you're going to get a lot of decent gear from Korthia. You know, and if you want to, I would also say to farm Renown, do as many dungeons as you can. Because you're barely behind in dungeons as well. Or, not behind in dungeons. You're barely behind in Renown as well. So
This had better be good.
oh, okay. We'll see when you get back.
Our time will come.
So apparently he's the cockroach vendor. Person we're looking for is the cockroach vendor.
Hello.
Used that name in years, but yes, at one point in my life, before this glorious unlife, that was my last name. Claimed to have known my sister, or rather have recently spoken to my sister, who's been dead. Oops. What's wrong about you? For that, I owe you an apology.
Goodbye. Speak quickly. Victory for Sylvanas.
Give me a sec here. I think what we do is this. Go to the TBC version of Wowhead. we go. Zones. Hmm. So yeah, see, that's just messed up. It says, Western Plaguelands is a level 46 zone. I beg to differ. However... Hmm. 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 I wonder. You know what? Let's go to Searing Gorge. It seems a lot more amenable.
What now? Beware.
To our current level. Just clear out some quests here so we have room. Yeah, Western Plaguelands is not 46 to 53. I'm sorry. There. I mean, the quests in Western Plaguelands start at 52. The quests in Steering Gorge seem to start at 45, 46, max out around, 48, 50 with a couple of 60s, which is perfect for what we're trying to do. Now, apparently, there is a hidden entrance to Searing Gorge in the Badlands. Western Ed. So I'm thinking that's right around here. So yeah, we'll go through there. And then we'll head up to all of the... we'll head over here, get all of these. And we'll start working on them. Because if we can get to 52, then I'm not super worried about either the Western Plaguelands or Angoro. And like I said, I really do want to get Angoro done at some point. Yeah, 35 to 45, my butt. Searing Gorge is 43 to 50. And Burning Steps is 50 to 58. We should wind up here. Honestly, there's some level 52 quests there that we would probably pick up as well. So level 52 should be doable. It's just really weird. We're in a really weird level bracket at the moment. I'm seriously considering, if I can find a good leveling spot, I'm seriously considering staying on Azeroth until 60 instead of going straight at 58. Not sure what the positives and negatives of that are. I mean, hey, Gromgall. We're having some difficulties. Because the zones that I was trying to do, the first one, Blasted Lands, it looks like the quests there are just repeats of kill a bunch of mobs. I meet some. Yeah, the ones in Blasted Lands were just, oh, kill these mobs for us, we're blood mages. And then they repeated, the quests repeated themselves. And so I figured, well, I'll try Western Plague Lands. The quests there were level 52 and 53, and the mob density was such that it was just horrible. Assuming the same thing is going to happen at Ungoro, which was the other zone I wanted to try. But I wanted to wait until I was at least 52 to go there. I thought we would try Searing Gorge, because the quests there actually look like they're in the 50s. Like in the 48 to 50 range. Which makes it a lot nicer. But yeah, I do meet the odd person. I saw a couple people in Western Plaguelands. Saw a few people in Blasted Lands. I'm assuming I'll see a few in Searing Gorge here. Okay, we got
What you want?
Dreadmaw Rock.
Be seeing ya.
Well met. Be careful.
Sure. That's, yeah, no, there is people. For sure, for sure.
And you are. Trust no one.
What are you looking for?
It just abandoned a bunch of quests, so all the quest items from them are gone from my inventory.
Go forth to victory.
Did I just cast a strength on... Oh! I used a scroll of strength on... See, there's a person. On the quest giver instead of myself, because I'm a moron. Oh yes, it's true. Okay, all the rest of the quests are green orbs. Oops. It's supposed to be a secret tunnel. There's another person. Two people. Oh yeah, here we go. We want to go there first. It's true. More than a little bit ditzy, let's put it that way. I just hope Wowhead isn't lying to me about the level of the quests here. The way it lied to me about the level of quests in Western Plaguelands. Game. Game? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me look bad in front of the peeps, game? Just trying to get the thorium point, game.
You got my attention. Watch your back. Interest you on a pint? Be good. What's on your mind? Off with you.
Quest log is full. I'll not have that.
How are you? Watch your back. Talk to me. Be good.
Okay. Let's go pick up this last quest, and then we can just grind our quests out. Actually, it looks like I need to get rid of one more quest. Yeah. We can do that.
Hey there. For the Alliance.
I beg to differ. I prefer For the Horde, but, you know. Let's get our buffs up, and then we run around killing everything we can find. It's like a lot of Dark Iron Slavers, Taskmasters, Golems. Okay, let's put... That's not what I meant to do. Note to self, when you're playing a rogue, it always helps to go in stealth. One wonders if a heavy war golem can be pickpocketed. I mean, we know they can't be poisoned. But... this is much better than Western Plaguelands at the moment. Don't worry, we'll get back there eventually. Even if I have to come back at level 70, we'll get to Western Plaguelands eventually. Hmm. I could have sworn there was a Dark Iron Taskmaster here. Ah, this human priest is going after the Dark Iron dudes.
Bazinga!
Ah, excellent. I wasn't sure that that add-on was going to work in TBC Classic. I hadn't had a chance to test it yet. Oh, things die much quicker when they're subject to my poisons. Have some soft banana bread. Sturdy junk box. Let's see what's in the junk box. Just stuff to make rogue poisons with. Hey, Samantha, things are going pretty good for me. How are they going for you, buddy? Glad to see ya. We're getting some TBC Classic leveling in. Currently smashing my skull against a quest to kill 20 heavy war golems. Glad to have you back, Theo. Oh no! You probably didn't want to watch that super spooky patron-only live stream then. There were some pretty scary stories in there. Honestly, that's one of the things I love about that game. There's all these little collectibles all throughout the game that you... when you get all of them, it just stops and tells you a super scary story. Well, I should actually be using buff food, because my buff just ran out. Yes, Theo, 6 p.m. is 1800 in Europe time. You got it right, buddy. I can definitely see how it can be confusing if you've only ever used a 24-hour clock. Well, normally, Samantha, I don't do spooky stuff either, but it's that time of year. But I'm really liking the whole patron YouTube member only live stream once a week. So I'm thinking I might make that a regular thing with a less spoopy, scary game once we get past October. So we might do a different game that way. It's okay. There's absolutely no shame in that. We all have stuff we like and stuff we don't like. In fact, I was thinking about that a lot today. The way that I'm doing the Patreon and YouTube member only live stream when I actually publish it to the public. I'm thinking instead of doing it Friday night, maybe what I'll do is make it a Saturday morning thing and push Witcher 3 to Sunday morning permanently. I think that works actually a lot better, to be honest. It makes a lot of sense. You gotta remember, Witcher 2 is over a decade old now, right? So it makes sense that the graphics would not look as crisp as they could, right? Hey, SLB. Good to see you as well. I'm doing pretty decent. Hope you're doing well as well. And Witcher 1 is even older than that, so... I'm pretty sure Witcher 1 predates you too. So... Okay, now we avoid the heavy war golems and only look for the dwarves. Nice. Honestly, never been much into zombies. Yeah, I think Witcher 1 came out in 2005. That sounds about right. Ah. Well, go Penn State, go, then. You gotta remember, Witcher 3 is like 2015. Nice. There you go, Theo. You got it. So yeah, Witcher 2 is 10 years old. Witcher 1 is, what, 14, almost 15 years old. And Witcher 3 is 6 years old. That's one of the things I like about CD Projekt Red is they will continue to update their games and, you know, update the graphics and stuff. Like, there will be a version of Witcher 3 that comes out for the PS5. So, and honestly, Witcher 3 is not that bad if you just wanted to jump in there. It's really, because you get a lot of the background story anyway. And, I mean, you know, if you just wanted to watch the story being told, I hear there's a handsome and charming YouTuber who has a Let's Play on it that's over 50 episodes long now. It is a lot. Well, there's hundreds of hours of content in that game, I'm telling you. It's definitely worth playing yourself. For sure. But, and when I say there's hundreds of hours of content in that game, I mean there's hundreds of hours, and then there's the expansion packs. Thanks, Theo. Yeah. That Henry Cavill guy, boy, I tell you what. He is Geralt. I have, I'm not even gonna not even gonna not even not even gonna argue that he is Geralt. He is Superman. Yeah, to a certain degree, like I have no idea what the temperature is out there right now. I got my AC still going, so it's not cool enough for me, but it's getting there. Right now in Canada land, in American temperatures, it is 63. Which isn't bad, because with my AC on, that means it's 78 in here. What's that human priest that's just running around killing dwarves? Yeah, I feel ya. I do the same pretty much. Yeah, me too. Trust me, if I could get the temperature to 70 in here, I would be ecstatic. Theo, it is 17 degrees Celsius here. So we're just about the same, honestly. Yeah. Which is not a real good thing, honestly, for me. Ah, there you go, SLB. It's, very uniform temperature right now, all across North America. Oh, 8 degrees. You added the 1. I get you. Ooh. Yeah, I can imagine that would be enough. Baking the pumpkin bread would be enough to get you super sweating. Yeah, I couldn't take it if it was 81 here. That's just too much. Too much. Ooh, a solid chest. Let's open it. Some moonberry juice, Khadgar's whisker, a gold bar, and a bolt of silk cloth. Yeah. I couldn't take stuff like that. It's just too much. We broke record temps here this year into the hundreds, and it was enough to drive me insane. Yeah, I don't think Indiana and Indianapolis are the same, Theo, but I could be wrong. Again, a bit outside of my knowledge base. Oh, okay. There you go. I was mistaken. I legit do not know why this priest is killing all these dwarves. I guess he's level 50. He's probably doing the same quests I am. Not in the slightest. I will never get mad at you for basing your knowledge off of that. Yes, you are, Theo. Yes, you are. I think that's all it's necessary. I think that's all they ask about on the immigration exam. That is important. That is important. Heck, I'm Canadian, and I still call Canadian football, so... Oh, look, it's a 53 troll hunter called Jezebel. From the guild Permanently Insane. Yeah, Canadian. I prefer it, honestly. I mean, maybe I'm biased being Canadian myself, but the field is longer, field is wider. We have fewer downs, so you have less room for error. I think we have an extra player on defense and offense too, so that factors in. Not to mention, we have a the play clock is only 20 seconds, not a minute. I hear down in America your play clock is a minute long. Here you only have 20 seconds to make your calls. Oh, interesting. Either way, still way longer than you got up here. As such, the game is a lot more passing based as opposed to running based. And I just feel the pace is a lot quicker. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a Tampa Bay Lightning household. That they've had some really good teams recently. Not gonna lie. Always enjoyed watching Steven Stamkos go to work. Dude is seriously talented. Tell you a funny story about Tampa Bay. My team is the LA Kings. Always has been. You know, that's just who I hope for is the LA Kings. I've been that way since probably 76, 77. Sound like a minor 40-er. Back since 76, 77. Yeah, SLB up here you get one timeout per half. Nice. Well, I hope I'm not too big on 65-inch. I was telling a story about the LA Kings versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Back in the day, I don't remember. I think it was 2008. They were the two bottom teams in the league, Tampa Bay and LA. And they were tied in points. And they were playing each other. And back then, the team with the fewest points at the end of the season automatically got the first overall pick. Like, that was how they decided the order back then. And like I say, they were playing each other in the last game of the season. So, Heavy War... Go away, Heavy War Golem. Not trying to fight you. So whoever lost the game, because they were tied in points, whoever lost the game was going to get the first overall pick. And whoever won the game was going to get the second overall pick. Greater Maw the Gorilla. Two-handed mace. Nice. And I believe... Yeah. We won the game. Like, in overtime we won it. It was so stupid. I was so mad that we won the game because... we've never had the first overall pick. So Tampa Bay wound up with the first overall pick, and they took Steve Stamkos. But LA wound up with the second overall pick, and we took Drew Doughty. At the end of the day, both are franchise players, and I'm kind of glad we got Doughty. As good as Stamkos would have been, it would have changed the entire... let's see. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, like I say, it would have changed the entire complexion of the team. Like, we were... when we won our 2 cups in 3 years, we were defense first, last, and always. Like, we were entirely focused on defense. And I liked it. It's a very gritty, harder-hitting kind of old way of playing hockey, right? Old-time hockey, you know? But if we'd gotten Stamkos instead, we would have actually wound up being a much more offensive center team. And I don't know if we would have won the 2 cups that we won. Yeah, like I say, I've got a lot of respect for Steve Stamkos. He's a really good player. For sure, for sure. Victor Hedman as well. I said mount up. I cannot tell you the number of times when I'm mounting in this older version of the game that I accidentally start moving while the mount cast is still going, because I'm so used to the shorter mount cast in the current game. But yeah, hey, Ronik and Chelios, man, that was a hard-hitting team. Like, those were two guys who went through the wars, let's put it that way. Ronik wound up on our team near the end of his career, too, like up on the Kings, so you can tell he's a good player. Chelios is, I want to say his brother, but it was either brother or cousin. Actually played with my brother growing up, so I had a lot of respect for him as well. Yeah, there's no beating a combination like Lemieux and Yager. Like, those two were insanely good. Yep. I think one of my favorite rivalries was Detroit at Colorado, though. They had some really good rivalries back in the day. What's up, Squishy? How you doing, buddy? It's like we got enough Slayers dead. Need to do some Taskmasters. Then we'll look for this Divine Retribution one that we need. That dude's name is Grumpy Butt. As a druid. A Tauren druid. Nice. Two more slavers. Ooh, I got dismounted running over that. Interesting. Or two more Taskmasters, rather. Yeah. I actually watched the game where he was playing for Montreal that caused the whole thing of him getting traded to the Nordiques, which would eventually become the Avalanche. I couldn't believe it. I actually said, why the heck are they keeping him in there? Are they trying to tick him off? Like I said, my brother was a goalie, so I know exactly what he was going through. You don't leave a goalie in a game that's gotten out of control. It's bad. Like, it's considered disrespectful to the goalie. Hey, World Peace, how's it going? Just need two Taskmasters. But yeah, and watching that Patrick Waugh in that game, you could actually see him say, could actually see him say, "I'll never play for you again," and I didn't blame him. Yeah, he was, man, he was good. Didn't he play your Panthers in the Stanley Cup final that one year that they made it? I want to say that, yeah, that was when that it was the Avalanche that beat well, I've always been passionate about sports, Theo. Hockey has always been my thing. We just rarely talk about it here because it's, it's not World of Warcraft. Yeah, that was huge. I believe your goalie at the time was a young Mr. Roberto Luongo. Gotcha. That's why you remember it. For sure. I remember watching that too, like on this little TV. This little 15-inch. Oh, that's right. John Van Beesbrook. I remember now. Absolutely. Always been passionate about hockey. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see. Slaver. We need a Taskmaster. We don't need any more Slavers. We just need Taskmasters. One more Taskmaster. Yeah, I always thought John Van Beesbroek didn't get the respect he deserved. To my thinking, the Panthers would have never been in that final without him. Just need one more Taskmaster. Steam Smith. Slaver. Ooh. Well, there's a chest over there, so I'm going to have to go kill this Slaver. Yeah, like I say, being a Kings fan, I understand that completely, because, like, I think it's in the 90s anyway. Like, 90% of the journalists who cover hockey live in the Eastern time zone, so few of them ever cover LA that we don't get a lot of respect. Our players don't, anyway. But I think a lot of the same has been happening to Florida teams up until, Tampa won the Cup a couple of times, because they didn't notice them, They're like, oh, those are the Florida teams. There's no point in noticing them. They'll never do anything. Ha ha ha. Which is completely wrong. But yeah, I was never a big fan of the shootout rule, but I understand why they put it in. Ooh, Taskmaster. Last one we need. Okay. But yeah, Theo, even my screen name, my streaming name is based off of hockey. It's based off of my favorite player at the time, name of Andrej Kopitar from Slovenia. Okay. I am going to look up this quest, because I do not know where to get this Velarok story. Oh, maybe I just have to listen to him.
Greetings.
Please.
See you later. You need something?
It just had to fit it to listen to his story.
Be careful.
Oh, I have to go back and kill some of these guys again. Blarg. And I think probably the flame elementals that are hanging around too. Apparently I have to kill a bunch of these silly things, too. Yeah, not quite, buddy. Not quite. Like my Lois say, duck. Actually, let's use some roids. You couldn't be rolling your way out of that one now, could you? You didn't roll... No, I think it's like you didn't roll your way out of that one now, did you? I think tomorrow we'll do some leveling on live servers. Maybe we'll level a rogue on live servers just to keep the rogue train going. It just gives you different buffs for whichever Loa you're aligned to. It's nothing super duper impactful, but there are some little things that, for sure. Make a difference. Yeah, I really like the one for Juan Somdi on my Paladin, because it's a no-spec Paladin, and the leech is really nice on a no-spec. It's not the biggest, thing in the world. It's not game-changing, but every little bit of passive healing you can get on a no-spec character is good healing. Come on, Blazing Elemental. I forgot that ground is hot. Pop me out of my stealth, even. I'd love to get all of these quests complete before I turn another one in, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Because I get the sinking feeling I'm going to have to jump down into the Dark Iron place to get a couple of these done. But we'll try. We'll go hunting Incendisaurs and greater lava spiders and So we need, what do we need? One more Heart of Flame. Let's go find an elemental. Oh, that one's done. Actually, before I go any further, find out where that lookout spyglass is. To Thoughtbot we go. It's dropped by Dark Iron lookouts. Find them near the towers that surround the cauldron. Let's go and hit up those towers. Thoughtbot was Wowhead before Wowhead was Wowhead. It was where in Vanilla and TBC and Wrath of the Lich King, it was where you would go to get information on quests. It would or builds, or, you know, how to do XYZ, you know, stuff like that. The reason I always make that joke, because it's a joke, is that Thoughtbot eventually got bought out by Wowhead. And in fact, if you go to Wowhead for TBC or Classic, won't let me loot that. Ah, no worries. But yeah, if you go to Wowhead, you can actually use the Thoughtbot skin. Oh, that's why, because I already had a Grimsilt outhouse key. I think there might have been. I'm not 100% certain. Let's open these sturdy junk boxes and see what's inside. Actually, anything I can get rid of? Yeah, we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. So let's... Let's actually run over and hand in the key to freedom. Because there should be some Dark Iron lookouts on the way. Well, happy birthday, High Lord. I hope you had a good one. Just for something different to do. We'll head over and help the dude that's stuck in the outhouse. And then we'll come back. I mean, it may be a green quest, but at the very least we can check it off really quickly, really easily. And I think he has another green quest that we can do instantly, because I think he wants Mage Weave Cloth. For some odd reason, he wants a stack of Mage Weave Cloth. Probably don't even have to stealth to get to him, too. Oh, he wants silk cloth. Well, never mind then. Let's have a look. Incendosaur. Yeah, let's go around this way. Get some greater lava spiders and some incendosaurs around here. If I remember correctly, too, there was another... I know there's another base here in the current version of this zone. But there might not be one in the TBC version of this zone. Yeah, there is a base here in the modern version, but not now. Interesting. Looks like a warlock, dude.
Light be with you.
And a level 58 dwarf that is hostile to us, so we will not talk to him. I mean, I was fully willing to have a conversation with him, but he wants to be hostile, so we'll leave him alone. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, if he wasn't 8 levels higher than me, I would probably agree with you. I figure by the time we get all these quests done, we should be 52. And that will likely be our stream for today. I mean, unless you're trying to get me killed there, World Peas. Because a level 58 would detect my butt in 2 seconds. That's right, you walk away, Magma Elemental. You don't want none of this. You're not ready for none of this. Five more of these, then we can go back. Actually, let's go over to this tower right now. So we need to heal anyway. Just sneak up here and... Speaking of pickpocketing... Come on, give up that lookout spyglass. You know you want to give it up. Dang it, Heavy War Golem, ain't nobody with talking to you. Now, I probably ordinarily would have taken the time to heal before I attacked this dude, but looks like there's a warrior that I saw charge in over there on the golem that probably has the same quest to kill these guys. What talent point you say? Let's have some combat potency. Ding! A human paladin and a night elf druid. You know what I haven't seen much of in this zone yet? If any at all? Incendosaurs. Hey, Clip, how's it going? We may have to go hunting for Incendosaurs next. Let's head back to those towers and see if we can get that lookout spyglass. Really actually kind of need to concentrate on that because it's a level 48 quest now. A green level quest is what I'm really kind of getting at, actually. For sure there would be one up here. Back to the other tower we go. They have not respawned yet. Mildly annoying. Well, there's the first respawn. That's the guy I thought would be up there before. You know, I will stop coming back to kill you all the time if you just give up the spyglass. Alright, fine, be that way then. Hmm. Never fun when the quest mobs just won't give up the quest item. Oh, well. Go away, Taskmaster. You're not what I'm looking for. Now, according to the map, there should be some incendosaurs around here somewhere. Actually have another look at the map. Hmm. Let me just look something up on Thoughtbot real quick. Seer. Glorious. I'm curious where that Overseer is, because it looks like that's a place I can get the Flux stuff. It looks like a place I can get... Enter the cave at 49:45. I wonder if I can drop down... See, I'm not seeing a single Incendosaur, so I'm kind of thinking that's busted. But there is kind of like a place where you can drop down into the caves. So I'm wondering if that's the way to do it. No! Apparently not. Apparently jumping down here was the wrong thing to do. There's an archaeologist and an altar that I can click on. Probably not a good idea. Let's go up. See if we can find this dude. Because apparently the plans are right behind him. He's got a lookout there that can drop the spyglass. He's a one-stop shop for the quests that we've got. There we go. Okay. No pockets to pick, huh? Yeah. Now, the only question becomes, how do I get out of here? Since I jumped down, instead of finding my way in the proper way. Up is always good when you're trying to find a way out of a cave. And we can go back and do those 2 towers and see if we can't get the spyglass to drop. And then we'll go and turn everything in. We'll see where we're at. Okay, but how do I get back up? Like... Apparently I can't mount here. What I wouldn't give for a grappling hook at the moment. Alright. Long way around it is. I regret nothing. I swear though, some of the pathing in these early versions of the game is just a little off. Just a bit outside. To use a sports ball reference. Now, Dark Iron Lookout, I'm gonna keep coming back and killing you unless you drop the quest item. It's really simple. If you drop the quest item, I stop killing you. I mean, it's like they want to die. Do they not understand that this will keep happening to them until they give up the quest item? Okay, we'll go turn a different quest in. I swear, I can be stubborn. I'm going to be here all night farming that until it drops. I hope you all know that. I don't care if I'm level 54 by the time I leave. I'm getting that bloody spyglass.
What are you looking for?
Collected the materials? I have. Well done, Astrid Perth. We're almost ready. To hold the flawless flame, we need a shaft and a casing. Let's first find a suitable shaft. Dark Iron taskmasters and slavers of the Cauldron use weapons of enchanted thorium. Extraordinary sturdy alloy. Bring me 8 thorium plated daggers. I can break the alloy down and reforge a shaft.
See you around.
Let's go up to Thorium Point, turn the rest of these quests in. Actually, before we turn anything in, let's go and talk to the vendor and get stuff repaired.
Here there.
Sold.
Off with
Okay,
you.
let's start getting some quests turned in.
Talk to me.
Ooh. A 20% upgrade, you say? Don't mind if I do.
Be good. Interested on a pint? Off with you. Here there. Watch your back. You got my attention. Off with you. How are you? What's your back?
I should also sell
What's on your mind?
that. That we can auction. We can auction. That's soulbound. Good enough.
Be good.
Whew. Oh. Should be. One would think there would be a mailbox here, yeah? I don't see one, however. Back we go to kill more Dark Iron Dwarves. Sorry to hear it, buddy. I think we're going to call it pretty soon anyway. Despite not quite making it to 52. I think we'll get this forging the shaft done and then we'll call it. It's gonna be another one of those kill a bajillion mobs quests, isn't it? think he said slavers and something else. I don't think he said steamsmiths, though. Taskmasters and slavers. That's what we'll concentrate on then. I was thinking it was gonna be a quick one when the first mob dropped it. Nothing else since. Also, note to self, don't walk across the fire pit. It'll cancel your stealth. Praise the Lord, he dropped one. Okay. Look at that. Dark Iron Lookout. Oh, Dark Iron Lookout. Why didn't you put the bunny back in the box? And by that I mean, why didn't you drop the quest item I need? We dropped the dead. Didn't drop the spyglass, though. I swear to God, I will get this spyglass if it is the last thing I ever do. I have to apologize, that's my fire alarm going off. As such, I will be muting the microphone. Yeah, I think you guys can still hear that. I apologize for the fire alarm in the background. Nothing I could do about it. You're dropping the wrong quest item. You're dropping the wrong quest item. I swear to God I will kill every single last Dark Iron Lookout a million times over to get that quest item. Yeah, we're going to leave the steamsmiths alone. And we're only going to target the slavers and taskmasters. Of course, if there happens to be a steamsmith in my way, you know, it's still going to die. Really? Really, Heavy War Golem?
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
Alright, guys, you know what? That fire alarm's not stopping anytime soon, so I am going to call the stream right there, because I cannot stand that noise being in your ear as it is in mine. So, I want to thank y'all for stopping by. We'll be back tomorrow morning, first thing, for some Witcher 3 over on the LP channel. And we will be back tomorrow afternoon for some, I think, some rogue leveling online is what I'm in the mood for. So, y'all take care. You have a great night. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Cop out.